Hello, welcome to my new video. Today I am in the Sims 4 Create a Sim, and I am doing Princess Core aesthetic. So I did go CC shopping before this to get a couple of things because the Sims 4 doesn't have very much of a variety of really anything. Um, they have pretty much all the same types of styles for things. And even in the packs, um, yes, the packs do have a little bit more of a variety, but it's honestly not too much. Anyways, to me, it seems like. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm going to do my best with it. And this is a voiceover. So I have already filmed the video, and all I'm doing is a voiceover for this. And I am going to attempt to just do this all in one go. So I'm sorry if I say a lot. But other than that, I hope your day is going pretty good. Um, I was curious if anyone else was excited about the Stardew Valley update because I know that came out, I think, last week, depending on whenever this uploads. I have no idea. Anyways, it has come out. I am currently waiting for it to come out on the Switch though, because I would prefer to play it on my like something handheld since I don't have a Steam Deck. Um, and the nice thing about the Stardew Valley update is all of the modders for Stardew. I mean, they came out with all of their updates literally right when the Stardew Valley update came out. So that was pretty nice. Uh, Other than that, right now I'm just picking a hair color. I decided to go for a little bit of a lighter hair color. I went for blonde, mostly because I never ever do blonde hair in The Sims. So I decided, why not? I usually do either like blue, pink, purple, or red, but never ever blonde. And this is not the hair color I picked, by the way. I didn't realize that it went to a lighter shade when I switched hairs. So I do change it back to what I had picked before. And these are the crowns I downloaded for custom content for this one. Um, I honestly really, really like all of them. They all have like a kind of a different vibe for them. The heart one really reminds me of um, like a Disney princess crown, which I like a lot. I just wasn't sure if I was feeling it for this one exactly. Um, yeah, see, that one looks really good. I don't think that's the one I went with. Oh, and here I go. Here I changed the hair color to a blonde since I never ever use blonde. Oh, and then I make her eyes purple. I prefer to do irregular colors compared to just generic colors because I think it makes them look more unique and they stand out a little bit more. Um, and for this, I did decide to do a updo just because um, with all the ones that had the hair down, I guess that one didn't look too bad. I don't know. I just wasn't a fan of like the shading on it. And also for some of the crowns, it looked like it was slightly levitating. Um, so I just decided not to go with that one. And I figured if it's Princess Core, it doesn't really matter if it's the hair's up or down. From what I saw multiple different types of both with the hair up and down. So that was pretty nice. And then especially for the makeup, I noticed it was pretty much soft, like soft. I don't know if you would consider that glam, but it was definitely a soft makeup style. It's not very much in your face. And the eyeshadow that I got for this um, well, once I get to that point, I'm still figuring out what I'm doing with the hair. That part always takes me forever, and it always seems like I don't have enough options, even though I very much have quite a few. But like I said, the Sims 4 content, it seems like all of the hairs are just slightly different from one another. And especially if you get the packs, like there's like a couple of packs where there some of the hairs are nearly identical to a previous pack that they released, which honestly isn't shocking for The Sims 4. I love them, but it's a little much. They should put a little bit more effort into it anyways. But um I finally picked the hair and now I'm just figuring out for the eyelashes exactly um how much I was going to do. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do a lot of eyelashes or if I was going to do just um a smaller quantity, not quantity, but and now, oh, see, okay, so this one I don't believe I could pick, like I couldn't decide on earrings. They all looked really, really nice, but I don't know. Yeah, so I'm still deciding. I might have went with them. I can't remember now, but let's see. I think now, yeah, I think I did end up going with them. Um, but what I noticed is Princess Core, it's kind of like a oh gosh. I keep wanting to say glam, but it's not glam like at all. I can't think of the word, but it reminds me of like more like historical. I don't know what exactly time period I'm thinking of. Maybe like the 1900s, like with the long, flowy dresses. Um, it was really, really interesting to look at all the pictures. And all I do is I go to Pinterest and I look up like the aesthetic and I pick stuff from there because Pinterest has just a galore of themes and such a wide variety. And honestly, oh, excuse me. Not many people use Pinterest anymore, but I still use it all the time because it has just a nice variety of things on there. Also, I have started playing Terraria on my Switch, and that game is a lot more fun than I thought it would be, but it is so, so very challenging. I need to figure out how to record on my Switch because apparently it's a lot more complicated than recording anything on your computer, which is kind of frustrating, but whatever. You have to get like a couple of different things to hook it up to. But I mean, it's probably worth it. Oh, and here's the eyeshadow. It's really pretty even if I had left it as bright as it was, but I didn't want something that intense. I just wanted it very, very light. Um, and then for this, I wish the eyeliner in The Sims, you could choose one for the upper eyelid, and then I could also choose something for the lower eyelid. So I could have like black on the top eyelid and then white on the bottom eyelid, just because I think that would look really pretty. Um, because like they do that in a bunch of different styles, and I noticed that some of the Princess Cora makeup, it was like that. And then I did cut out a little bit because it took me quite a while to figure out what I wanted her to wear. Because at first I was like, well, maybe just I can find a t shirt and pants or like a skirt maybe. Um, but nothing really was hitting the Princess Core style. So I was like, okay, well, let's just hop over to dresses, and that's where it started. Um, and I do have like a couple actual Disney princess dresses. Like I have Ariel and then the Arendelle dress, but I wanted something a little bit different. And I have a dress in here that I had in mind because I never really use it because I don't know when I'm supposed to use it, other than like if somebody actually plays The Sims, you could use it maybe for like a wedding or something. I don't know. Um, but I never actually really play The Sims. I just create Sims because The Sims 4 is honestly really difficult and really boring to play. And by difficult, I mean the glitches. The glitches are really frustrating to deal with. Like, I haven't played The Sims 4 since their most recent update because The Sims just get stuck in one spot and you can't move them. Like, you can't move them at all. They won't move. And they'll just stand there for hours and they'll be starving, or like a baby will be crying and nobody will get the damn baby. So the only way to fix it, I've noticed anyways, is you have to completely close out the game and then reopen it, which if anybody knows The Sims 4, loading takes quite a bit. Um, Especially if you have a lot of custom content and you have a lot of packs. So it's just frustrating to deal with it. But I will say, The Sims 3 is pretty fantastic, especially the gameplay in that one. You can do so much in that, even just as the base game. Like, you don't need packs for The Sims 3. Um, I do find it interesting, though, that The Sims 3 is insanely pricey, even though it came out forever ago. But I mean, what can you expect from EA? That's kind of what they do. And now I'm just picking out her traits, so I figured as a princess, friend of the world, that makes a lot of sense. And then for these ones, I wasn't really thinking too much into it. The bookworm one, I was like, well, all my favorite princesses, they love to read. Um, so I went for that. And then I can't remember what I did for the last one. And then um, I didn't really want to do all of her other outfits because I did not do that intensive CC shopping. Like, I don't know what a princess wears for athletic wear. Like, I didn't want to do a bunch of different themes for that. So I just didn't worry about it. I just did her main outfit and then I called it good. So that's pretty much it, though. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for watching.